Hey, I'm going to rant about editing real quick, if you don't mind. So, this is DaVinci Resolve, right? Here it is, editing software. This is text. You know what text is. I'm sure that you've encountered text once or twice in your life. And this is a chromatic aberration node. A node is an effect. It's just you. Here's the in, which is the text. Here's the out, which is the actual thing that it leads to. And then you just lead this through this, and then you add the effect. And here we can just like edit it to edit how much chromatic aberration there is on it. This is great, right? It's how I started doing chromatic aberration in my videos. But the thing about it is that it's not entirely aesthetically pleasing. It's good for simulating actual chromatic aberration, but as I discovered, I enjoy more of an RGB split, right? So I looked at this chromatic aberration node, and I was like, what the hell is this? Because clearly it isn't a normal node. It's got like 3 of them there. So I double clicked into it. It's a group. It's just 2 different effects that work together. Actually, it's probably more effects now that I think about it. Oh, wow, that's an embarrassing voice crack, but I'm not editing this, baby. But it's just a group. It's just a group of 2 different nodes, and then these blur the different channels, so that you can, you get the chromatic aberration. So I was like, okay, sick. This means that I can make that. So what I did is I made this preset right here, which if we just drag this right here, like the things, boom, it's the way I do it in Photoshop. It's the way it's supposed to look. It's perfect, right? And there's this little slider that I can drag, and what the hell, right? It like, this took me 5 minutes to make. I just made a group, and these aren't even blur mode nodes. These are actually transform nodes if it lets me like hover over it. And you see, they're transform nodes. And how this works is basically you can take the effect. Please don't, but whatever. It takes the effect. You can toggle the different channels that it affects. So this could be any of these different channels, the alpha, the whatever, right? And when you toggle these different channels, that means that the effect only affects those channels. So this one only affects the blue channel, this one only affects the red channel. And that means that I can set it up so that they affect those channels, and then it does the split like I like it. And then also I can set a control to the group, and then have that control be used in here with the transform. So that means that when I move this, if we go in here, the transform has also changed. Super nifty. Another thing that's really cool about this program is that if you go to settings on pretty much any node, even like template nodes, there's a motion blur tick box. There's just like a box that you check if you want motion blur. Like, this program is ridiculous. Like, Premiere is dead, all right? Premiere is a bad program, lame and terrible.